Hi, and welcome back to the Hart Trailers Sports Desk at the NRHA Futurity. I'm Steve Ross, along with my friend Tom Foran, NRHA professional and writer. Tom, we're about 2/3 of the way through this. It's not getting any easier, is it?
No, I mean, you look at the scores. How many did we count? There's
29.
29 over a 220. It's going to take probably a pair of 20s, maybe even a little better, to get back to the finals if I, calculated correctly.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. We're looking for 75 to go in the level 4 semifinals. With almost 100 horses left to go, it's way too early for us to even speculate because a lot of good ones. And one thing this Futurity's taught us is it doesn't always go according to chalk. Like we've seen some riders that aren't maybe household names that are posting big scores, and a lot of good horses left.
Well, I mean, I think that's it. The quality of livestock. You look at the horses' dam, especially the dam side. It looks like every other horse is out of a mare that won 50,000 or more, won a major event. And when you have that kind of horsepower all centralized in one place, it doesn't matter who's on it. Well, it does matter, of course, who's on its back, but you're going to find people who you haven't heard of that are sneaking in there with 18s or above. And that's exciting. That's why we do
It is
this.
exciting. I love this. I love we had a first-time winner last year in Casey O'Rourke, and it just shows you that it's anybody's game, really, if they can earn it out there in the arena. Let's go look at the video highlights now of some of the better runs we've had here in the last 24 hours. A guy that really set the world on fire last night on this Magnum Chick Dream. This is how dreams are made. For Carla Harden was a 226. I know Carla was ecstatic, to say the least.
She had to be. I've known Carla for years. She's worked really hard to develop her breeding program, to develop her horse program, and this has been a good team. Carla and Gabriel have had a lot of success. This horse has shown really strong earlier this year. He'll be one to watch. I mean, this looks like a show horse. He didn't go out there and look rattled anywhere. He looked like he was just seasoned and getting better.
He looks like an open horse, improving it with a 226. Casey Deary and Bellissimo, 225 with a massive 1-point penalty on the right turnaround. Like you can say would have been a 228 all you want, but this horse looks like a winner out of the great mare. The Casey won this event on America's Next Gun model. What are you thinking here, Tom?
Well, again, we were just talking about the quality of livestock. You're looking at a horse here that everything on its pedigree has won major events. Casey, he's been in the pen a couple times. This guy knows how to sneak around there and really get something done. And this looks like the sort of horse that suits him. It just has a very natural way of going. Just kind of floats through all the maneuvers. I love this horse. Big, strong thing.
Yeah, Casey will be 3 for 3 going to the semis. He's got some real horsepower this year. It's exciting to see. And right before him last night, Andrea Fapani came in on America's MVP, was a 224. He's loaded this year.
Yeah, all the guys have been talking about Andrea. It's like, how are you going to get around him and his livestock this year? I mean, he's been winning major after major as he always does, and he hasn't disappointed his owners here. He's been putting solid, huge trips together.
It seems like to me, a fan, he wins everything. But he pointed out it's been since all bets are off, about 5 years since he's won this event.
Right.
And so he's really hungry to get back there. He's been close a lot. But it'll be interesting to see. He has one more horse that he shows today. That's the Patriot. That he's had a lot of success. I believe he won Burbank on that one.
He did. Really good horse. And again, what I really like about Andrea's horses is obviously they're incredibly gifted, but the way he showcases them, and they just look so smooth and ready to win something. It's fun to watch. We'll see what happens.
The thing I was impressed on America's MVP is we're also watching Gennaro Lindy and Hollywood Stops now. The amount of body control he gets on these 3-year-olds is, they're all broke or they wouldn't be here. But it really looks like fully in control of what those horses are doing.
And that's, for you people at home, part of the reason we love this Futurity so much is think of the challenge of taking these 3-year-olds. You barely have 2 years of riding on them, and to get them to perform at this level. But it also, again, speaks to the breeding and all the work that those breeders are doing to bring that trainability, bring that level of soundness, bring that level of just athleticism across the board. So I'm excited.
You see so many more horses that look like they belong here. When I started coming in the 80s, you watch a horse set of 10, 3 of them would look like, well, they wanted a trip to Oklahoma.
Right.
We're entered, let's go. But now they all look like they belong. It's a daunting task. I know your barn had several entered here with the levels. Gives everybody a chance to participate, but boy, it just keeps getting tougher.
It does get tougher. And, that's funny. I remember when NRHA first won this Futurity, when he was working for Todd Bergen, and he came out there into the warm-up pen in RR Star, and there's a dozen or so horses going around, and I'm trying to survive the horse I was on, and I see that animal come in, and it's like, wow, would you look at that?
Yeah.
And to your point, now you look in the warm-up pen, and every one of them you think could win it. Yeah, it's incredible. It's a really exciting time to be a reiner.
I'm so grateful for Tom joining us today. Tom Foran got a great barn out there in California, involved in the horse business his entire life, and always brings so much insight. Tom, I know you'll be watching this as we head to the semifinals and the finals. Hope to have you back on here to get your thoughts on just what we see unfold here, because we never know.
Steve, it's always a pleasure, and we're going to be in for a great reining.
We are going to be in for a great reining this afternoon at 4 o'clock on the Hart Trailers Sports Desk. We're going to be joined by up-and-coming star Luca Fapani. He's already got two looking like solidly on their way to the semis. We'll get his take as he comes to the Futurity with the first set of horses he's truly prepared himself. Be fun to hear what his thoughts are. Until then, so long, everybody.